And now, here to entertain you all, because every day he's hustling. Side Hustle Cinema.
Welcome back to the channel, Side Hustle Cinema here. Thanks for clicking on this video. And guys, today I've got sort of a slipcover video / recommendation video for you. Because I got some movies here from Sandpiper Pictures. And it's a lot of 80's goodness. And I think these movies kind of went a little bit under the radar. Maybe not everyone knows about them, so hopefully I can just shed a little light on those. Maybe you'll want to pick them up. And if you do, or maybe you already have them in the collection, they didn't come with slipcovers, so I made some really cool retro VHS type slipcovers, and I'm going to be showing you those as well. So let's go ahead and get into it. And yeah, let's talk about some movies. And if you don't know Sandpiper Pictures, well, you're not alone. They've been around for a little bit, but they don't come out with a lot of movies until just here recently. They don't really have a website or anything like that, so you can't really order from them directly. And their releases are a little bit bare bones. There's not really any special features or anything like that, but they do put some really cool titles out on Blu-ray, and that's always appreciated. And from what I understand, and I got this information a while back from Ryan over at Disconnected. I believe he said that that there was a couple of Olive Films employees who, before Olive went under or stopped or whatever they did, had branched out, and started up Sandpiper Pictures. And from what I'm assuming is that when Olive did finally close its doors, maybe more people from Olive Films went over to Sandpiper. And, there's really no information. I've scoured the internet trying to find something on that, but anyway, Ryan seems to know his stuff, and I'm pretty sure that's how he put it. But anyway, that here in the past month or so, maybe couple months, they put out quite a few movies. They put out like 5 movies in a row, all in about a month span, like from mid-November to mid-December. And the ones they put out, well, they put out Breakin' and Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo, and that's great. And I'm going to have slipcovers for these in that same retro VHS style, but the ones I want to talk about today are High Spirits, The Sure Thing, and Invaders from Mars. These are all 80's flicks that, are kind of under the radar, but they're pretty good. So let's talk about those, and I'll show you the slipcovers I made for them. We'll start with Invaders from Mars. There's what the jacket cover is. This is what you get when you buy the movie. Nothing really going on inside. You get a little bit of disc art there, but everything else is pretty bare bones, and the movie itself is bare bones. No special features other than a trailer. I did, however, make a pretty cool slipcover for it. Let me show that to you. There you go. Yep, it's one of those retro VHS style slipcovers. On the spine you got the Sandpiper logo up here, the MGM, and the Blu-ray down here. And then found this really cool artwork. Not sure what that's from. The back, sort of a custom job there. And then there's the other spine. And it's got that really cool look to it. I thought that turned out really nice. Now, if you've never seen the movie, This one is it's a Tobe Hooper film, first of all, and the special features and the creatures in the movie, these aliens, were created from Stan Winston. So some pretty big hitters on this one. And this one's like a fun Invasion of the Body Snatchers kind of alien invasion movie. This kid, he's like, I think he's in the 4th grade. And, he's noticing people disappear. When they come back, they're acting different. And so he, works with his science teacher, and they're kind of the main characters of the movie. And they sort of, fight off the aliens. The army shows up, and it's just a fun adventure style movie. But it's really cool. I liked it a lot. If you enjoyed, I don't know. I don't want to. Maybe you could compare it a little bit to like an Ernest Scared Stupid in a way. I mean, they didn't kill him with Miak, but that's what the creatures kind of reminded me of. They kind of reminded me of something along those lines. Pretty cool looking, and definitely a lot of fun. Definitely worth picking up. I think you'll like that one. Next is The Sure Thing, and this one's got John Cusack in it, and this one's a lot of fun too. This one's basically let me show you the slipcover real quick. Yeah, this is what you get when you order the movie. Not much going on inside. Not even really discard on there. And I gave it the same style VHS slipcover. Found a little bit of alternate poster there to use. There's the spine, same MGM at the bottom, Sandpiper at the top. And there's the back. There's the spine. Yeah, it's not gonna come into focus. There it is. And so this turned out really nice as well. Now, if you've never seen this movie, you got John Cusack and what is it? Daphne Zamunga is her name. Anyway, they go to school in New England, and they both want to go to California. John Cusack wants to go because of this girl. She's waiting for him in California. It's supposed to be the sure thing. And and then the other girl wants to get to California because she has a boyfriend who's, kind of a nerdy type and stuff. And so these two end up meeting through like a bulletin board, like a ride share kind of thing. And they're both going to try to go to California together. But all kinds of things happen, along the way. And, it's kind of formulaic. You know pretty much what's going to happen. But it's still a fun time. Some of the stuff that happens to them along the way is pretty funny. And so they have a hard time getting there. They end up getting there. And along the way, well, they've kind of, it's a romantic comedy. So you know what happens pretty much. They get to California and they got to decide whether the sure thing is what they want, or, her boyfriend, the safe thing, or maybe they stick together and find the real thing. So that's pretty much what this movie is. This one I really liked a lot. It's one that you could go back to if you like those, rom-coms from the 80s. It's a good one. And that was really John Cusack at his best, was right around that time. When he did Better Off Dead, One Crazy Summer, Say Anything, all those types of movies. Well, this one's right in that time frame, so I think you'll really like that one if you're a fan of his or those movies. And the last one I wanted to talk about was High Spirits. And this one is another 80s comedy that was a lot of fun. Let me show you. This one's got pretty cool cover art on it. I really liked it. Not much going on the inside. Let me show you the slipcover. I just kept the artwork pretty much the same. There's the spine, and there's the other spine coming to focus. Anyway, I'll have good pictures. I'll have good pictures up on eBay for the slipcovers. I'll have the description of my eBay store in the description of this video. So if you own these movies and would like to pick up the slipcovers, just head on over to my eBay store and you can check them out and see what other kind of stuff I got over there. And you know, maybe you'll want to purchase something. That's always helpful. Always cool. Well, this movie was fun too. It's about a group of Americans who, you know, want a haunted castle, you know, experience. So they head over to, you know, the UK. They head over to Europe, and well, Peter O'Toole, he kind of runs this castle, and you know, he wants to make sure they get their experience. So he kind of stages some frights, you know, some haunts in the castle. Well, turns out the castle's really haunted, and so the ghosts kind of get upset because he's using all these fake, you know, haunts and stuff. So they decide to go full on and scare all the people themselves. And so you know, you get some pretty funny stuff going on there. Steve Guttenberg kind of falls in love with one of the ghosts. That's kind of weird, but this one has a really great cast to it. Daryl Hannah's in it. Jennifer Tilly, Peter O'Toole, you know, Steve Guttenberg, Beverly D'Angelo, and there's more. I mean, there's quite a few people in here. Definitely a lot of people you'd recognize. And yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty funny. Definitely worth picking up. I enjoyed all three. I thought they were all pretty good. All three of these look really nice together. You see the way the spines all line up. All the sandpipers are all together. All the MGMs and stuff are there. Nice colorful spines. And if you want to run it the other way, well, they all line up as well. You know, and they're all pretty cool. So, I don't know. I thought it was a really cool idea to try that. I'd never tried to do the retro VHS covers before. I'm glad I did. Like I said, I'm going to do the same thing with Breakin' and Breakin' 2. Just didn't have them, you know, ready for this video, so I thought I would just go ahead and put this one out. And probably sometime this week I'll have Breakin' and Breakin' 2 up on the store as well. And I'll show them in a future video. But just, you know, go and like and subscribe to the store. And then anytime I put out something new, it'll show you. You know, anytime you go to eBay, it's going to show you the new stuff that I've posted. So it's a good way to stay on top of things, I guess. Well, alright, that's going to do it for this one. I gotta rest my voice. I'm actually getting a sore throat. Pretty crazy. Haven't had much luck on the old health front this year. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Everyone stay safe, stay well, and have fun, and check out some of this 80s retro goodness. And I'll see you on the next one.